Picture this, the grand finale of our epic 2-month filming extravaganza, a day trip to Cordoba. After months of chasing breathtaking vistas and eating mind-blowing culinary concoctions, we were ready to wrap things up and head home for some serious couch potato time. And then, Cordoba happened. Let's be honest here, Cordoba didn't quite make it onto the list of places that will blow your mind. It was more like places to take it easy between larger destinations. Nestled just 35 minutes from Veracruz's star city of Orizaba, Cordoba has an unassuming charm and laid-back vibe, which makes sense as to why it was named as Mexico's newest pueblo magico. So the international tourists haven't found it quite yet. Welcome to Cordoba! Mi amor, I can't believe we're here. Cordoba, our last place in Veracruz.
You guys don't know it, but this is not only the final video in our series of Veracruz. This is our final video of 2 months straight traveling.
It has been an insane 8 weeks. We started off in Savannah, Georgia, and have been going ever since, changing so many different environments.
That's right.
I can't wait to finally put on some new clothes.
That's right. But we're enjoying so much, and we are ready to enjoy our last city, that is Cordoba.
Yeah, so let's see what it's all about. We gotta get to exploring.
Vámonos.
We're starting off our morning in Cordoba, in the center of the city, which is el Parque 21 de Mayo. This place is gorgeous, and lucky for us, almost every activity we're doing today is around this park.
La Heroica Cordoba, as it's officially known, it's a city that's not afraid to make history. Founded way back in 1618, it's home to 15 charming barrios. And here's a fun fact. In addition to being home to local sugar milling and coffee processing industries, it's also where the Treaty of Cordoba was signed, confirming Mexico's independence.
Oh, that's why it's called like that.
Give me a more.
Yeah, actually this park is called 21 de Mayo, May the 21st, because of the Battle of Cordoba over here in the independence war against the Spanish. And actually the Tratado de Cordoba, whenever it's signed over here, it's where Mexico got their independence. It's very important. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful.
So this place is kind of a big deal. Speaking of big, check out this church. It just so happens to be Palm Sunday, and the place is packed.
So this is the Cathedral of La Inmaculada Concepcion. It's beautiful. Juliana made a joke because she taught me a color that I didn't knew. What was it?
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle. You don't see that color too often in a church, but I think it looks beautiful. Also, it has some palm trees in the front, so it's beautiful. We don't want to be irrespectful because there's mass going on right now. That's why we cannot show you guys inside, but believe me, it's beautiful.
Meanwhile, a few blocks away, the stoves are turning on and Grandma's cooking something up to eat, so we made ourselves comfortable on the patio.
So for breakfast, we are over here in this place called El Patio de la Abuela.
Which literally means patio of the grandma, and it feels like you're on Grandma's patio here.
Yeah, we haven't seen Grandma yet,
Yeah.
but I think she's still sleeping.
And we had to order something traditional from Veracruz before we leave. It's one of our last meals here. So what do we get?
We get pambazo.
These sandwiches are so addicting. The bread is delicious and it kind of melts in your mouth.
Juliana says like eating a cloud.
It is. So we're gonna enjoy this and of course our cafe lechero, and then we'll head to our next spot. Dang, that place was so cute. The menu seemed so promising, but honestly, we didn't really like the food or coffee that much.
But speaking of coffee, our next place probably has a very, very good coffee and we can learn something.
Yeah, let's head to the Museo del Cafe.
Vamos.
Maybe not our luck for breakfast today, but hey, who cares? In just 24 hours, we'll be munching on sad airplane peanuts and trying to decipher the plot of yet another rom-com carefully curated by Aeromexico, so let's count our blessings while we still can. It's just about noon and it's time to learn about some coffee. A few blocks over is the Museo del Cafe. They've got it all, a reproduction of a typical finca cafetera, fancy word for coffee plantation, a bunch of coffee plants showing off their different varieties, and a collection of ancient machines and tools that'll make you appreciate your fancy coffee maker back home. Definitely seems a little more complicated than our espresso machine at home.
And at the end, you get the chance to sip an actual cup of coffee. The best part, it only costs you a mere 50 pesos to get in, leaving you plenty of spare change to grab something from their shop.
Over here is so beautiful because they have different kinds of coffee and also another types of tree like bananas, vanilla, a couple of things, like everything that involves the ecosystem of the coffee. So it's gorgeous, it's beautiful.
As 2 o'clock approaches, we find ourselves with a change of plans. We stumbled upon this place that wasn't even on our radar, but there's something about it that screams, hey, I'm important. You know that feeling when you spot a building and your gut tells you it's got a story to tell? Well, a quick Google search confirmed our instincts. This hip and trendy hotel is actually a piece of history.
So this is a very, very important building in Cordoba. Over here was signed the Tratado de Cordoba, the one that started all this independence of a little country called Mexico. I don't know if you heard about it. Right now it's a hotel and a restaurant, so we're gonna try to get as close as possible, maybe take a drink over there.
A quick Google search also confirmed that rooms here start at $103 a night. Our budget gets us access to just the lobby for now, but not for too long. We only have one more stop until we get to shut off the cameras for a few months, but for you guys, it's only just another 7 days until you get to see our next adventure.
We're at our last stop and we moved to a different area of the city. Where are we?
We're in Hacienda San Francisco Toxpan, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's a little bit in ruins, but you can see that it was a big, big hacienda.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it actually so cool. It's really fun to walk around here. It's so picturesque, but speaking of pictures, they will not allow you to bring a camera in. So we had to leave it up at the front office, but besides that, it is free to enter, so.
That's right, that's good. Yeah, we recommend it over here, and they also have the Museum of the Sugar Cane over here.
Ooh, cool.
So around Cordoba, there were loads of fancy haciendas and sugar mills back in the colonial days. Apparently, the climate and fertile lands were like magnets for all those rich landowners and farmers who wanted to grow sugarcane, tobacco, and coffee. Among all those fancy places, there's this old hacienda, dating back to the 17th century. It was one of the first sugar mills in the country and had its moment of glory, you know, economic boom and all that. Nowadays, it's been partially renovated and turned into a place you can stroll around, look at the museum, or even have a wedding at.
When you see an hacienda that has this, it means sugar cane. This one is called a chacuaco. In Mexico, you can say like, oh, you smoke like a chacuaco. Do you smoke a lot?
Oh, like a chimney.
This is a wrap in the state of Veracruz.
We left a video over here for you guys to watch next, but let us know in the comments, what was your favorite place that we went in this state? So long.
Travel well.
And make the world your neighborhood. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.